Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather was jumped in the street as he went jewellery shopping in central London.
He trying to set me up. He trying to set me up.
You want to get that 51-0, try to get that easy work, and you call it, baby.
Listen, we going to take the belt, we going to get the payday, and I want no shoulder excuses.
Well, I think we got it on. He's ready,
Much
healthy,
as
let's do
Crawford
it.
was Floyd Mayweather. So not only is he talented, but he works like he got $2 in his bank account. He works like he ain't never accomplished.
Chaos erupts. Floyd Mayweather just attacked Terence Crawford in a shocking street confrontation. This wasn't random violence, it was frustration boiling over. Mayweather, desperate for acceptance, lashed out because Crawford refused the fight. It's not just pride at stake, it's proof that Crawford holds all the power now.
Got your hat. Got your hat.
Crawford's reply would strike harder than any punch. Terence Crawford isn't playing games. His words are direct and fearless. This is a call to action, not a question. Crawford knows the stakes and is forcing Mayweather's hand. No excuses, no delays, just a challenge written in steel and confidence.
If the opportunity presented itself against Floyd, you would have, though, even though you admire him so much and he's so great. But you
Floyd, yeah, because I wasn't as close. Me and Floyd close now, but when Floyd was boxing, I wasn't as close with Floyd like I am now.
How do you beat Floyd, though? Like, since nobody's been able to crack that code.
You think I would tell you?
He ain't fighting anymore, so that fight ain't gonna happen.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know. I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
I think you got your answer there.
Nah, I didn't hear nothing. Is Floyd better than you? Some fighters say, even like Gervonta Davis.
Mayweather's pride now hangs in the balance. Floyd Mayweather speaks with the confidence of a champion, but beneath it lies urgency. This isn't just about returning to form, it's about proving he still owns the stage. Crawford's silence fuels Mayweather's drive, and the tension is only growing stronger.
Nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. You know, like I said, I had to step back, regroup, get a new team, and came back.
Shane Mosley's insight cuts deep. Crawford isn't just respected, he's feared. His size, reach, and adaptability give him a clear edge. Mayweather's legacy is strong, but the question lingers, can he truly match Crawford's power and precision inside the ring?
You fought both Canelo and Mayweather. You fought them both. Who did you think was better, Canelo or Mayweather? I know that's Canelo was saying it was Crawford better than Mayweather.
I was very impressed with Canelo at 21, but Mayweather was still technically more sound. I think Crawford is better. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have had the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. But Mayweather is definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, you know, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
The opinions are clear, but Crawford's own words will speak louder. Oscar De La Hoya's words add fuel to this storm. While respect for Floyd is undeniable, Crawford's style brings a new challenge. This isn't just about past victories, it's about adapting and dominating. Crawford's versatility could dismantle Mayweather's defense. The debate isn't if they fight, but how Crawford would command the ring.
Because Canelo after the fight said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in the fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time.
Jeff Mayweather makes a compelling case. Age matters. Floyd's prime is behind him, and Crawford is at his peak. That gap in prime years changes everything. Crawford isn't just chasing glory, he's chasing dominance. If they meet, Crawford's timing and energy could overwhelm Floyd's fading reflexes.
Well, also if we remember, Canelo at that time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other 2 judges scored it for Floyd, of course. And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he still took him, into deep waters. So
What was Canelo? What, 20-something? 20 what? 23? 25?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, very, very young in the game, obviously.
Yeah, very young. He had more fights than Floyd, and he lost.
Yeah,
to
but
a man that was 30-something years old, 36.
but Floyd was clearly at the top of his career, and Canelo had fought a lot of people, but he.
How you at the top of your career in your prime? You in your prime? You ain't in your prime when you're at 36. That's not your prime.
Did he lose?
20s.
I mean,
Your prime is in your 20s.
it's different for different people.
Yeah, okay. Well, it shows, and that's why Canelo is saying what he's saying.
But I mean, don't you? I
He want to
mean,
make himself look like he did something great.
The ring will reveal who truly stands at their peak. Max Kellerman's insight hits at the heart of this rivalry. Mayweather's defense has been his armor, but Crawford's adaptability is his sword. This fight wouldn't be won on reputation alone. It would be decided by adjustments, speed, and endurance. Crawford could very well dismantle Mayweather's flawless facade.
It's wild, because like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, yeah, but he didn't want it with certain dudes.
Adam Smith nails it. This is boxing at its rawest. The chaos, the confrontations, the street drama. It's fuel for one of the most electric matchups in years. Mayweather versus Crawford isn't just about skill. It's about pride, legacy, and who wants it more. The world is watching.
Price is big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not. But these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger. And we wait to see what happens.
Tony Bellew nails the truth. This isn't just another bout, it's a cultural moment in boxing history. The tension, the street clash, and Crawford's defiance have turned the fight into a spectacle of pride and ego. Crawford has turned the heat up, and Mayweather can't ignore it. The stakes have never been higher. The fight isn't just about records, it's about legacy, respect, and proving dominance. Every punch, every exchange will carry decades of history. Crawford has made his intentions clear, and Mayweather now faces not only a battle in the ring, but a fight for his standing in boxing lore.
I think this fight's just gone took another toll.
It's absolutely grabbed the public interest now to another level, hasn't it?
This is quite simply the biggest fight this country's ever seen.
It's going to be huge.
Tony Bellew's words are a brutal reality check. This isn't just a clash of fighters, it's a war of respect and consequences. Floyd's street attack has crossed lines, and Crawford isn't one to back down. The physicality isn't just a message to Floyd, it's a statement to the world. This fight has become personal. Crawford stands unshaken, his calm replaced with fierce determination. This is a battle where pride is on the line, and each man knows there will be no second chances. The world is now watching not just a fight, but a test of mental toughness, willpower, and legacy.
It's a slap in the face towards the eye.
In the ear as well.
People have to realise that I've got 2 scratched eyeballs, and the eyeball's the part of the body, it never heals. Yeah. So the best way to explain it is it would be like varnishing a door, and the varnish comes off, and then you've got to re-put the varnish back on. Yeah, the liquid on the eye comes off in the cornea, it gets damaged.
Dave Coldwell hits the heart of the storm. Once the line is crossed, there's no turning back. This isn't just hype. This is war in the purest sense. Mayweather's attack was more than heat of the moment. It was a declaration. Crawford now holds the moral high ground and the psychological advantage. This changes everything. What was once speculation now becomes inevitability. This fight is personal, it's raw, and it's loaded with meaning. The question isn't who wins, but who will stand taller after the storm. Boxing fans are now on edge, waiting for the inevitable clash that will define an era.
I'm not surprised.
Does that cross the lane, do you think?
Yeah, it does. Listen, the presser was good. It was a great presser, back and forth, poking each other, but not too far. But once you get physical and you touch a man's face, then.
Now the world waits for judgment inside the ring. Johnny Nelson's words carry weight. This incident is more than an altercation. It's a defining moment in this budding rivalry. Floyd Mayweather's airport attack on Terence Crawford isn't just heat-of-the-moment aggression, it's frustration boiling over, an uncontrollable reaction to Crawford's refusal to accept his fight. It's Floyd saying without words that he feels challenged, even threatened. This act isn't about sport, it's about pride, ego, and proving dominance. Crawford now stands as the calm in the storm, unmoved by theatrics, embodying confidence and focus. Floyd's actions, however, have painted him as reactive, desperate to force the fight on his terms. This shifts the dynamic completely. What began as a battle of skill now becomes a war of wills. Mental warfare has always shaped boxing history, and Mayweather just lit the fuse. Crawford now holds the higher ground, both morally and mentally. The world watches closely. This isn't just a fight, it's a war waiting to explode inside the ring.
Joe understands that also. There's talk of that fight happening now this year, and again it's talk. You've got two fighters that don't need to fight, two fighters that really believe they were the best fighters in the world, that have to come to terms with it mentally. Two fighters that you know, we probably want the fight more than they do. So with these two fighters, it's a
This isn't just another fight, it's a storm that's been brewing for months, now exploding into the heart of boxing's biggest conversation. Floyd Mayweather's street attack on Terence Crawford has changed the stakes entirely. It's no longer about belts, records, or legacy alone. It's about pride, respect, and settling a personal war. Crawford stands calm, composed, and hungry, while Mayweather has shown flashes of desperation, trying to force the fight his way. The psychological edge now lies with Crawford, who has answered with conviction, demanding contracts, and keeping his focus razor-sharp. When these two meet in the ring, it won't just be a clash of styles, it will be a collision of eras, wills, and reputations. Floyd's defensive genius versus Crawford's adaptability and power is a tantalizing matchup. But beyond the technique, this is about who wants it more. Crawford has the fire, the youth, and the momentum. Mayweather has the experience, the legacy, and the hunger to prove he still belongs at the top. One thing is certain, this fight will be talked about for years to come. It's a battle where every punch will carry meaning, every round will tell a story, and the result will rewrite boxing history. So, here's the question for you. Who do you think will walk away victorious? Will Crawford cement his claim as the pound-for-pound king, or will Mayweather prove he still controls the crown? Comment below with your take, join the debate, and make your voice heard. This is more than boxing. This is history in the making.